Donald Trump, a name that shakes the world. For some, he's the man who will make America great again. For others, he's a ticking time bomb, a threat to global stability. But if Trump rises to power once more, what could go wrong? The world may be standing at the edge of an unpredictable and potentially explosive future. Trump has become the ultimate symbol of a new political era: nationalism, populism, and raw confrontation. His loyal base hails him as the only leader brave enough to break the system. His critics, they see a man willing to dismantle democracy itself. And the timing couldn't be more dangerous. Wars are raging. Economies are trembling. Technology is evolving faster than we can control. In the middle of this global storm, the possibility of a second Trump presidency sparks urgent questions. Can American democracy survive another wave of extreme polarization? Will historic alliances hold if the U.S. turns its back on the world? And can a planet already on the brink of climate and political crises endure more chaos? Tonight, we uncover the darkest predictions for a Trump 2.0 era, from internal conflict to global disruption. Brace yourself. What you're about to hear might change the way you see the future. Polarization and the shadow of internal conflict. Analysts warn that America's greatest threat may come from within. Trump's first term ignited a fire of division. Attacks on opponents, the media, and even his own officials created a social rift that now feels like a canyon. If he returns, experts fear that political polarization could evolve into open conflict. A growing segment of the population already admits they would support extreme measures to defend their beliefs. The potential fallout: massive, violent protests erupting across major cities. Armed militia movements emboldened, echoing the Capitol assault of January 6th. Institutional meltdowns if Trump moves to challenge courts or federal agencies. And then, there's that stolen election narrative, ready to resurface. If political or legal challenges appear, Trump could again claim betrayal, poisoning trust in democracy itself. This is how a permanent culture war begins, not with one battle, but with a nation tearing itself apart from within. Foreign policy and the rise of dangerous isolationes. Trump's foreign policy could push the world into uncharted territory. His vision, America first, and often America alone. If the U.S. retreats from its role as global leader, the consequences could be seismic. Russia and China move aggressively, filling the vacuum of U.S. influence. European and Asian allies lose faith, forming new alliances that shift the balance of power. Trade wars explode, with tariffs and sanctions triggering global economic aftershocks. Trump has also vowed to cut aid and pressure allies who don't give back, turning diplomacy into a zero-sum transaction. Experts warn that this could spark regional conflicts the U.S. might no longer control. In a world already teetering on the edge, an isolationist America could light the fuse for the next global crisis. Climate crisis meets political denial. The climate clock is ticking, but Trump's stance is clear: fossil fuels over green energy, denial over action. A second Trump term could undo environmental progress, reigniting the fossil fuel industry. Delay international cooperation, weakening the fight against global warming. Exacerbate natural disasters, triggering humanitarian crises, migrations, and economic collapse. Every year of inaction adds the planet closer to irreversible damage. And without U.S. leadership, global efforts may falter, leaving the world to face the storm alone. Democracy and the rule of law on the brink. Trump has tested the guardrails of American democracy before, and a second term could push them to the breaking point. Analysts fear he could interfere with investigations and bend the justice system to his will. Target the free press, turning criticism into a political weapon. Reshape election oversight, tilting the system in his favor. The haunting question remains: can the world's oldest democracy survive a leader willing to challenge every norm? Donald Trump is more than a former president. He is a force, one that continues to shape the destiny of America and the world. His return could spark changes that reach far beyond politics, affecting democracy, the planet, and global peace itself. In today's interconnected world, every decision in Washington echoes across the globe. Whether you support him or fear him, ignoring the stakes is no longer an option. If you want to understand what's really at play and prepare for what may come, subscribe now, turn on notifications, and share this video. The world is watching. History is unfolding. Will we be ready for what comes next?